Peaceful ambient music plays. Fade into a serene temple garden. The monk is sitting cross-legged, calm and composed. Monk, smiling gently. When I first came to the monastery, I swept the same patch of stone floor every morning. It was already clean. Still, I swept. One day, a young novice asked me, "Why do you sweep when it's already clean?" I smiled and said, "I sweep not to clean, but to practice sweeping." Pause, soft wind chimes in the background. This is the way of life. We live in a world obsessed with results, promotions, likes, followers, money, goals. But chasing results is like trying to catch the horizon. The more you run, the further it seems. And in that chase, we forget to live. Cut to a simple shot of a tree swaying in the breeze. You see, fulfillment doesn't come from results. It comes from presence, from being. The tree doesn't grow to impress, it simply grows. The river doesn't flow to reach a destination, it simply flows. Monk gently looks at the camera. When I first learned to meditate, I kept wondering, am I doing it right? When will I feel peaceful? And ironically, it was that very need for a result that disturbed my peace. The moment I let go of getting somewhere, I arrived. Cut to the monk walking slowly through the garden. Here's a story I hold dear. There was once a man who planted a bamboo seed. Every day he watered it. He cared for the soil, but weeks passed, then months. Still, nothing grew. People laughed at him, but he kept watering. Only after 5 years did the bamboo shoot break through the ground, and within 6 weeks it grew over 80 feet tall. Was it growing in those 5 years? Yes, but underground, where no one could see. This is how personal growth works. Quiet, unseen, slow. But the world wants fast. It wants visible success. And if we don't see results, we think we failed. But nothing is wasted. Every effort shapes you, even if the world doesn't see it. The monk pauses, then sits by a small stream. Ask yourself, are you doing things to impress, to achieve, to be seen? Or are you doing them because they reflect who you are? Because they bring peace to your heart? When we let go of outcomes, we become free. Free to enjoy the process, free to learn, free to live. Soft music swells slightly. This is not to say goals are bad, but don't make your joy dependent on reaching them. Instead ask, did I show up with sincerity today? Did I act with kindness, with presence, with patience? These are the real measures of life. Quiet victories no one claps for, but they shape your soul. Fade in close-up of the monk smiling warmly. Remember this, you are not a project to be completed. You are a journey to be experienced. So don't focus on results. Focus on your being, on your presence, on the beauty of each step, no matter how small. He bows gently toward the camera. Be well, be still, and walk gently with yourself. The journey is the reward,